Oh, Dave, you're focusing so hard. You got your little glasses on. You got your little tongue out. He's got a little pouty face while he's thinking. Hey everyone, let's talk about some online, remote-friendly, and mostly free music marketing tools. So towards the beginning of the pandemic, we talked about some online and remote-friendly collaboration features on DistroKid. So I'll put a card up on the screen for that in case you don't know about those yet. But DistroKid recently released a whole bunch of new marketing features on the site, and they're mostly free. So today what I want to do is I want to dig into some of these marketing tools. And just so you know, today's video is sponsored by DistroKid. They've been very supportive of this channel, and I count myself very, very, very lucky to be able to team up with a company that I actually believe in order to keep this channel going. I've personally had a great experience using their site, and I've also heard great things from clients and musicians about their experience with the site too. And you know, if you're not familiar, DistroKid is probably the easiest way for musicians to get music into a range of streaming platforms. So Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, so on. And it's super easy to use, but I'm not going to go into that in depth today because I've already done a video all about using the main features of DistroKid. So I'll actually add a card on the screen for that. So you can watch that video if you're curious about the main functions in DistroKid. And if you haven't signed up for DistroKid yet and you want to try it out, the people at DistroKid have been kind enough to offer you all a discount on your first year of membership if you use my promo link. So you can use distrokid.com/VIP/Cato for 7% off your first year of membership. And using my link will also help support my channel and keep these videos coming. So I'll put a link in the description for you guys to that. But today, I want to take a look at these marketing tools that they recently released and see what they're all about. So I think their free features have been pretty useful in the past, so I'm actually really excited to check these out. So let's just dig into it. All right, guys, so I want to explore some of the stuff that's under the goodies menu on DistroKid. I think this is pretty new. I think this is a new thing that they've added here. I don't remember seeing it before, but I could be wrong. Who knows? So anyway, they have some features in here that I really want to check out. So let's do that. So if you click on goodies, you can see we have some categories here. So get heard now, promote yourself, enhance your music, stuff like that. Some of the stuff we've already covered. So I think hyperfollow is under one of the categories here. Oh yeah, here it is. Promote yourself, hyperfollow. So we've talked about this in a previous video. I'm sure I probably put a card up on the screen already for it. So check that out if you haven't already. But get heard now, promote yourself, and then enhance your music. And some other spots, there are some cool features that are now on DistroKid that most of them are free to any DistroKid user. So let's check them out. So the first thing that I wanted to check out is under goodies, get heard now, and then they have spotlight and wheel of playlist, and these are kind of similar. I believe they're pretty similar. And so basically what it is you can get your song or try to get your songs on playlists on Spotify. So this is really handy. A lot of times in the industry, people will pay a ton of money to get on playlists on Spotify. But with this feature, you can do it for free or, just using the power of your community to boost you onto a playlist. So basically, there's the playlist spotlight, which I'll click here and we can check it out. But what it does is it brings you onto the voting tab first, and you can vote for people's songs, so you can listen to both. It's just a little clip from each song. So when you submit your song to this program, you can select a little small range of your song, and you can pick where in the song that little sample is from. But you pick a sample of your song, and then that's what people hear when they hit play here. So I'm going to hit play and listen.
Go, go, go.
I don't want to get in trouble for playing other people's music, but
I got him. He was finna tell the boys, so I had to drop him.
And then you get to vote, so you can vote for which one you like more. And I think it's pretty cool. You can do all genres. It's just kind of random if you have it on all genres. Or you can, for example, if punk's your thing, you can just search for punk. So that's a lot of fun. I've been kind of getting lost in this feature for a while, and I really like it. I think it's pretty cool too that you can actually DM the artist through DistroKid's system too if you want. So it's a great way to connect with people from the artist's perspective as well as from the listener's perspective, right? So if you want to get your song submitted to this system where it can get voted up and then put on a playlist, what you can do, let's see. All right, so if you go to My Tracks, you can submit your track here. I believe you can also click Add Your Track, and it brings you to a similar place. But basically, I'm going to hit Submit My Tracks. It brings me here. I'm going to pick Gummy Bin because I have the right to this. This is just me making noises. This song that I have on here, Artificial Flood, I made that within, a number of hours just on a single day as an exercise. So it's not like a really polished piece or anything. It's just something that I did as an exercise as an audio engineer. So what I can do is I can click around in here and hit play. And I can pick which chunk of time I want to feature for the voting process. So I'm just going to leave it right here and hit connect and let it go through the process. Done. So it's really quick. And now I can share this link with people and ask them to upvote my song. So this is just something you can do to boost the odds of your song appearing on a playlist in Spotify, which is a huge part of like what labels do nowadays to help people out. And people often pay a ton of money to be featured in playlists. But DistroKid has these playlists and anyone can take advantage of this. And I really love how it democratizes the system, right? So as long as people are willing to vote for your music, you have pretty good odds. You don't have to be willing to shell out a bunch of cash or go to a certain agency in order to get your song on a playlist. So I love that. I think that's really great. It's making things more accessible and more democratic. I don't know. I don't have a better word for that, but I think it's pretty awesome. It's pretty rad. So you can just copy this link and then go share it on social media. So let's see. What else do we want to view? You can also view the playlists that they have on Spotify. So this opened it up in my browser, but you can also open up the app and just search DistroKid. And then you'll be able to see their playlists here. So they have a bunch of playlists for each category, right? Each genre of music. And then they have the wheel of playlists, which is a lot of fun. Let's look at that. I want to explore that. All right, let's check it out. So if I go back to DistroKid. Oh, you know what? We should check out the rules. So anyone can listen and vote on their favorites, right? So they don't have to be members of DistroKid. They don't have to be people that also make their own music. It can be anyone. The whole community can vote for which songs they like. I love that you don't have to be a paying member of DistroKid to be able to vote. And songs with the most votes will be added onto the Spotify playlist, the DistroKid Spotify playlist. So that's pretty cool. Playlists are updated each week and votes are reset to 0. So that might be kind of frustrating for some people, but I think it's an advantage because I don't know if advantage is the right word, but I think it's a good thing because it makes it so that people who have been doing this for a while don't necessarily have the advantage. It's based on the actual music. So instead of being based on like cumulative time spent on this type of a system, it's every week it's fresh. So every week it's a whole new setup. It's a whole new system. So that can really help people that are just getting into things or people that don't have access to a bunch of resources and haven't had access to a bunch of resources for a long time actually get their song in a Spotify playlist. So I love that. Let's see, artists can submit. Oh, so there's one song per artist at any time. So that can be kind of fun. You can go from week to week. So one week you can try one song, another week you can try a different song, and you can kind of A/B test which of your songs does the best in this system at least, right? So that might be a fun thing to do to figure out, what the market's doing, how the market's reacting to your songs. Let's see. There's no limit to how many times a song can be added. So if you keep getting voted up, you can keep showing up on playlists. So if you're kicking butt, you can keep kicking butt. They don't like throttle it or anything. I think that's cool. Let's see. Yeah, and then you can share your voting link, right? So you get your voting link, which I just showed you guys, right? When I hit copy there. But you get your voting link, and then you can share it on social media. You can share it wherever you want, and anyone can vote on it. So it's a fun system. It really democratizes things. So I also wanted to check out the wheel of playlist with you guys. So this looks like a lot of fun. It's what it is, I believe, is you pick your song. So I'm going to pick this one again because I have the rights to it. I'm going to connect with Spotify. I already played it with an earlier screen capture and my screen capture failed. So I'll just put video of it up here on the screen so that you guys can see it. But it's a ton of fun. You just pick your song, you get to roll 3 times, and then the best number there is how your song gets placed on the playlist. So kind of adding that luck feature there for you as well. And I think to use this, you have to connect to your DistroKid account to Spotify. But if you're going to be using these features, you might as well, right? It allows things to be more efficient, more streamlined. And then you can get your stuff on playlists, which is not that easy to do. So I also wanted to check out under goodies. I wanted to, under promote yourself, I believe, there's some stuff here. So they have promo cards. They have a social phone feature. Let's see, what do we want to try? Let's try the mini videos first. Yes, cool. So I love these. These are so cute. I saw a little bit of these earlier. So this basically has a bunch of video templates that you can use, and I think it's supposed to be pretty quick to use. Let's try this one. Let's see. Okay, so there's the video. It looks like we can preview it. Let's try it out. All right, I'm gonna put my song here, see if it actually plays my song. Nah. Okay, but I love these little inflatable dancing men. They're so much fun. All right, let's generate the MIDI video. Let's see how long this takes. So, all right, let's see. I've done this once before. I did another one already. These are so much fun to make. I don't know. They're just so easy to make, and it's so quick. And I don't have to know how to do a ton of video stuff or graphic design stuff. I'm not good at that stuff. Let's check this out. So here's my video. Sweet. So I love how they have the fade out at the end. And then I also like, let's see, what did they have here at the beginning? Yeah, so it's like there's the video, catches your attention, right? And then they put your album art in there. And then they have the important information pop up. So out now, DistroKid, artificial flood, shows your, your song name and your artist name. Very cool. And if you noticed when I was picking the details for this, you can also pick what part of your song you want to have featured here. So I just have the beginning of my song, but you can do whatever you want. You can be creative with it. And let's just download and look at our video here. So it's downloading a .move file. That's pretty good, I think. Maybe some video people can tell us in the comments what they think of that. But yeah, super quick, super easy. I'm happy with this feature. It's great for social media, sharing your songs, generating a little more interest visually to go with your song, right? Nowadays, having video to go with your song is so recommended. People say it's required even. So, because, most people are finding media on places like YouTube or social media, and if it doesn't have video, it doesn't grab your attention the same way. So I think pretty much everyone nowadays is saying you need to have video content to go with your music, with your audio. So with that in mind, there's the video generator. Let's check this out. I think this is one of like the 2 features here that's actually extra cost, so it's paid, but I think it might be worth it. Let's look here. So they have all of these templates. So it's very similar to the other thing, but I believe this is supposed to be reactive. So let's take a look. Oh, you can do your Christmas music. All right, I'm going to try it. I'm going to do this one first. This looks nice and geometric. Okay, so you have a few orientations. So I guess this is going to be, oh yeah, cool. So that's like landscape. This is going to be like Instagram, right? And there you go. So let me pick my song. And I don't need to make this a lyric video because I don't have lyrics. But maybe someone who has lyrics can tell us what they think here. Let me hit play here. Cool. Cool. So it's reactive. I think each of these videos has some kind of features that are reactive to the actual music. So it's like a visualizer of some sort. So that keeps it interesting, keeps movement in there. That's good for grabbing people's attention, I think. And I know a lot of people hate on the portrait mode here, but okay, so there's landscape and then there's portrait mode. And I've heard from people who are experts in marketing and in digital marketing specifically that you shouldn't hate on portrait mode so much because basically the bulk of people that are looking at your ad or your video or whatever the content is, they're actually on mobile devices. So most people apparently are on mobile devices, especially if they're like scrolling social media, and they see your ad or your video or your whatever. And so if they're on a mobile device, they're sitting there scrolling. And what happens is if it's this kind of video, so it's a landscape video, it's taking less real estate on their screen. So they scroll and it takes up like this much of the screen and it goes and it's gone. But if it's portrait, what happens is they scroll it and then it takes up the entire screen. So I know people really hate on the portrait stuff, but I feel like maybe we shouldn't hate on it so bad because it's a great way to grab people's attention. And apparently most people are on mobile devices, so it's useful for that. So yeah, so it looks like, let's see, we can pick which one we want, right? So I think if we do just one, I looked at this earlier. If we do just one, it's going to be $8.99. If we do two, it's $16.18. And then if we do all three, it's going to be $24.27. So again, to have a video made and a lyric video, potentially, that's a great price point, even if they add a little bit for the lyric video. Let's look. So yeah, if you add the lyric video option, it's $39.27 for everything. So I think that's a great price point. I mean, I know people spend a lot on having custom lyric videos made, and this is a great way to get one without breaking the bank. And it's really necessary to have some kind of video content. I mean, I know I just said this, but I think it's really important to have some kind of video content if you're trying to get your music out there. And it seems like all the experts agree on that. I'm not just making it up myself as an audio engineer working in my studio here without social media knowledge because I don't have a ton, but that's what I've heard from experts. So there's this other feature, which I don't think it's on the website. I think you have to go to the browser, but I found this article about it that I wanted to check out. And basically it's called Canvas. It's Spotify Canvas. And you guys might have heard of this because I think it's a Spotify thing mostly, but it's basically the idea is that you can add looping, like really short looping videos to the background when your song plays on Spotify. And so I kind of messed around with it. I'll put some screenshots. It was on my mobile device because you had to do it through the app, it's like Spotify for Artists app. But it's a really great detail. So instead of needing to have a static image, like your album art, for example, as the background while your music is playing, you can have something that's kind of animated and fun and grabs people's attention. I thought that was really cool. So there are instructions here if you want to check it out. Let's see, sign into Spotify for Artists. Yeah, so it is Spotify for Artists mobile app. And it was really simple. I'll show you screenshots, but basically you click that library icon at the bottom, you pick the song that you want to work with, and then you click Create Canvas and you pick a video. You can just pick it from your camera roll on your phone. What did I do? Oh, I did one of my TikTok videos where I'm like, it's that thing where the line goes down and it freezes as it goes. And I did like a puking rainbow effect, which was a lot of fun. So I did that for my little experimental song there. But you can do whatever you want. And that's it. You just have to make sure that the video you want to do is 3 to 8 seconds and it just loops. And again, like most of the features that we're looking at today, this is free with a DistroKid account. So lots of added value here. Let's see what else is available. So I also wanted to look at, I think it was this category, enhance your music. So there's a lyrics thing, and then I want to look at Dave. I do want to look at Dave. All right, so the lyrics thing, let's check this out. So basically, I don't have any lyrics here, but the idea is they have plain lyrics and they have synced lyrics. So plain lyrics, I believe, is just a text doc of your lyrics, essentially. So it's just the text. And then once your plain lyrics get approved, you submit them, they get approved, and then you can sync them to your music. And then that can be available on a range of platforms. So Apple Music, Music Match, Instagram, Facebook, Lyric Find, Shazam too, awesome, and then Google search. So this is great for helping to get your song out there so people can find it, right? If they can search and your lyrics can pop up, then they can find your song more easily. So this is a great way to kind of, take advantage of SEO a little bit and also add some fun features. Like I think on Apple Music, I believe it pops up when people are playing the song. You can set it so that they can actually see the lyrics, and that's just a fun feature that helps keep people engaged with your music. And then it also helps people find your music, right? By popping up in those search engines. So I think this is a great feature. I don't have songs with lyrics, but I'd love to hear from you guys what you think of it. I just wanted to take a look at it. Let's see, what else can we take a look at here? Oh, I gotta look at Dave. So, Dave, he's so cute. He looks like Little Dicky's brain. He reminds me of Little Dicky's brain. I mean, Little Dicky's brain is really hard to compete with, to be fair. I think Little Dicky's brain's a little bit cuter, but Dave's pretty awesome. Let's Artificial Flood. Yeah, that's the song I want to do. Let's have him analyze it. Ooh. Oh, he listens fast. Dave, you're a fast listener. All right, so it tells me some info about my song. So like the length, the key, time signature, loudness level, tempo. That's pretty cool. It analyzes it for me. Acousticness. Track isn't acoustic. Well, that's pretty accurate. Yeah. Danceability. It's good for dancing. Yeah, maybe. I mean, 63% seems pretty accurate. Instrumentalness, 88%. Likely is instrumental. It is instrumental. So Dave's on point with that one. Energy. Track is on the mellow side. Yeah, it's pretty mellow. Speechiness. Nope, no talking. So that's accurate. Liveness. Yeah, so it's not a live performance. So I would say that's accurate. Vibe is happy, cheerful, and or blah, I can't speak. Vibe is happy, cheerful, and or euphoric. Yeah, it's like partway there. So 57 seems accurate to me. That's cool. Dave, look at you. Oh, I can share it too. That's kind of fun. This is like, I feel like this is the music version of those quizzes where it's like, what kind of person are you? Or what kind of whatever are you? And it's like, oh, well, Dave says your song is this. Dave says your song is that. I love the mascot too. Let's look at him again. Oh, Dave, you're focusing so hard. You got your little glasses on. You got your little tongue out. He's got a little pouty face while he's thinking. I like Dave. I'm a fan of Dave. All right, let's look at these some more. I want to try the promo cards. Let's look at these. So I'm going to select this. Let's try it. Okay, cool. So I have my album art. This is my album art. So I uploaded this, but then everything around it is all generated by DistroKid. I didn't upload any of this stuff. So this is cool. It's just a bunch of templates to get some images for your social media posts. That's pretty awesome. Sweet. Some of these are really cute too. I like the little pink stars. Ooh, the graffiti one's good for mine. Let's see. It matches my album art. I don't know if it actually matches my music, but whatever. You can go glam if you want. Let's see how easy this is to use. Ooh, I like the astronauts. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. Oh, it just downloaded it. Let's open it. Bam! Okay, that's fast. Cool. And I put some text on it for you. New release, now available. Awesome. Let's zoom in, see how quality it looks. Well, that's my image. Oh, no, I don't know how to use image stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Sweet. Yeah, it looks good. That was good. That was really fast, too. This is a really efficient way to get some marketing material out there if you're looking to do that. I like this one. I like the subway one. And the kids, I like the kids at the TV. That's really cool. Awesome. So if you need some images to post on social media, just go here. I mean, if you already have a DistroKid account, you might as well go here and just grab something super quick, super easy. That was, 100 times faster than when I try to do it myself. Like I will struggle through Illustrator and it takes me a while sometimes. It's pretty bad, but I do it sometimes. Not for my music so much, but you know how it be. So another thing they have that I've heard about, but I haven't looked at it yet, let's see, let's find it. It's Upstream. Is it here? No, Upstream, where are you? Here you are. So it's under goodies and then promote yourself and then Upstream. Let's look at it. So I think the idea of Upstream is that it's kind of like a social media platform of sorts, but it's just for musicians and labels. And then you can share your music, your streaming stats, your contact info, all that stuff with potential labels or vice versa, right? So it looks like I'm not sure if DistroKid made Upstream or if they teamed up with Upstream, but I figure if DistroKid is teaming up with them, that's a huge market, right? So it might be worth checking it out. So it looks like it's geared towards creating competition, right, between the record labels to vie for your music. Who knows how it'll work? It looks like it's pretty new to me. I mean, it looks like, so they have Republic Records here as the inaugural label, and it says more announced shortly. So I think it's probably a pretty new thing. So I am not personally a musician. I just work as an audio engineer. So I'm probably not the market for this, right? I'm not looking for labels. I'm not looking to get on a label. I am not a label myself. So I'm not really the market for this, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye on this and mention this to musicians that I do work with and see what their experience is like. And, if you guys try this out, I would love to hear about it. So please let me know what you think of it in the comments below. I am kind of curious about it because it could either kind of fizzle out or it could become a pretty big thing, especially since DistroKid is working with it or using it, right? So I'm kind of curious how it ends up. It seems like a really specific social network for generating business in the musical world, right? So could be really cool. And it sounds like it allows you to privately share this info with potential labels. So that's always a bonus. You don't have to publicly announce your stats. You can do it through this system. So that's some added value there, I think, compared to other options. Sweet. So I think the last thing I wanted to look at was, where was it? Oh, social phone. Let's look at this. Social phone. So it's under promote yourself, under goodies. I think this is the only other one that's paid. So it's $12.99 per month. So I'm personally not going to sign up for this. I'm not a musician. I don't do text marketing. I barely do email marketing. I'm just bad at it. But you're probably better at it. Maybe you guys are better at it. So you might find this useful. It looks like it allows you to get a number just for text marketing. So you don't have to give fans your private cell number if you're going to do text marketing. So that's a bonus. I guess the alternative to that would be getting a Google number, right? But it seems like it doesn't have the same features that we have here. That sounds cool. I would love to hear what people's experiences are with this system. I'm kind of curious. Post your new number publicly. Okay, so that's a great advantage, is having that number to share. So yeah, if you're going to start doing text marketing, maybe to announce your shows now that things are hopefully opening up again, maybe, to announce new merch or to announce whatever you want to announce, right? I don't need to explain text marketing to people. People know about text marketing. But if you've been collecting phone numbers in addition to emails and stuff like that, then this could be a great way to take advantage of those phone numbers and to use them. If people sign up and they give you their phone numbers and they want to hear from you, then why not? Why not do it? So I'm not going to dig too deep into that one, but I just think it's good to know that it's there. And that's kind of the whole point of this video, right? I know a lot of you guys are on DistroKid. I've talked to a bunch of you about your experiences. It seems like everyone tends to have a pretty good experience with DistroKid. I haven't heard anything really bad yet. Everyone seems to have a good experience. But I know it's really easy for me, especially. I tend to be on services like this, like DistroKid, for example. It took me a while to realize that they have these additional features here. And I figured it would be good to point them out and kind of explore them a little, because I know I can sometimes be pretty bad about noticing these things as they add them in. Things, maybe you get an email about it, but it gets buried in your promotions box in your Gmail or what have you. So that's kind of the whole point of this video, is to see that they're here. If you want to use them, that's awesome. Most of them are free. It's very accessible, and they're pretty helpful, pretty efficient tools, right? Most of these are really quick and easy to use. You don't have to have a huge skill set or access to a big label or a big company or anything like that to use them. So I think they're doing things pretty well here. So, I think a lot of these tools are pretty good for the community. If you think about it, it's good for accessibility. It's good for people that don't have a ton of resources. It's good for people that are just starting out. It really democratizes things, makes things, I don't know, I'm talking in circles, more accessible. Anyway, I think they're doing good stuff for the community, so I wanted to share it. So I think that's the basic idea here. I love that DistroKid continuously works on bringing us new features that help us get our music out there and keeps its members a step ahead of everyone else in the music marketing game. It's such a tough industry that any tools like these are definitely appreciated. And the fact that any DistroKid member can take the initiative and remotely use these tools without having serious industry connections is actually really great for accessibility. So I hope someone found this helpful. And as always, let me know what you think in the comments below. And again, I will be linking to DistroKid in the description of this video with my personal promo link. So that's distrokid.com/VIP/Cato. And if you use that link, you'll not only get a 7% discount on your first year of membership, but you will also be supporting my channel. So thank you if you do that. Other than that, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you want access to additional content or to join our book club, please check out my Patreon at patreon.com/CatoNoise. Other than that, I come out with new videos every Wednesday, and thank you for watching. Okay. Cool. All right, I think I'm done. My parents are in town and I'm supposed to be at dinner right now, so I'm gonna go. But thanks, guys.